Hello? Hello? Good time zone, everybody. Hello? Hello? Hope you all are doing good out there. Yeah, today was kind of crap, so we're gonna try to keep our mood up and play some Dwarf Fort. That's how we're gonna get there. That's the plan. Hope everybody's on board with that plan, because that's all I got. Is all I got. I do have a new command. As people join in, I guess we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I've been playing this little idle game on the side. I do want to make sure it shows up. I guess I should have just tested that. Alright, so it's a little small, but that's fine. Hopefully it's not too much of a distraction to me, but we'll see how it goes. Aside from that, I did get an email about another game, and I was kind of like, initially I was thinking, well, I'm not going to do that because who knows like what kind of game it is, but you know what? Might be good for me to just try something else. So I think I might. So we'll see. We shall see. Maybe it'll be an awesome game. But that's not up for a couple of weeks, so I have some time to think about it. So yeah, we'll be doing that. If I shrink this, is it also going to shrink on screen? I don't know. It's fine. All right. Yeah, let's get going. Continue active game in the mythical universes. We have Valley Walk, late winter of 256. And largely, like, this fort is doing what it needs to do. So if it doesn't do anything more than what it currently is doing, that's okay. We have gazelles. I think the first place to start is to take a look at, yeah, we are knowledgeable now. So I don't know how much further we have to go to get to domesticated, but we're at knowledgeable. And maybe I should have started with something that we already had general familiarity with, but I don't know. First, there's a redeem for that, Lucio. You can pretend to be first and actually be first. That's how that one works. But welcome on in. There you go. Congratulations on pretending and being first. I'm very confused. Now it seems to be not connecting to Microscape, and that's going to annoy me. I don't know. Anyhow, we've got 47 dwarves in the fort. Lucio, you are one of them. You have a child and 2 pets. Your 2 pets are the 2 baby llamas. Congratulations on adopting some llamas. Also, you have a child. You have some passing acquaintances. You have a couple of friends in the fort. You're doing well. Your husband is the broker. former member of Spineapple. You have no kills. Yes, this fort has a lot of people that like llamas. That's really what it comes down to. I haven't decided what to do with these troglodytes. I was considering the idea of throwing them into the water. I didn't really like that solution. I actually tried to release them and they got themselves re-trapped. So that wasn't very helpful. I'm trying to get this thing set up so that I can ignore it, but it's taking a lot more attention than I want it to. All right. Why do we have an anvil in here? I feel like there's probably a reason. Anyhow, we have an artifact being made apparently. We have slain some of our gazelles. You've cleaned a craft store shop. Where are you? Where'd you go? Strange boot. Zuglar the peasant has some date palm wood logs. Blissful remembering sleeping in a very good bedroom. You must be remembering sleeping in the old fort because you don't have a bedroom here, buddy. But okay. Dislikes obligations and will try to avoid being bound by them, though he's conflicted by this for more than one reason. He cracks easily under pressure. A turnaround after seeing the human Passnodge die in 253, which was in the old fort. He is an optimist. He is incredibly brave in the face of looming danger, perhaps a bit foolhardy. He is very greedy, stubborn, though he's conflicted by this part of himself. He is not particularly interested in what others think of him, lives a fast-paced life, and is often envious of others. He doesn't mind a little tumult and discord in day-to-day living. He is quick to anger, is quite polite, and isn't particularly ambitious. Wait a minute. Oh, he's greedy and polite. Quick to anger. Okay. Tends not to reveal personal information. Tends to make a small mess with his own possessions. Generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. He has little interest in joking around and often acts with compassion. He tends to avoid crowds and he's muttering enamarses after gathering some stuff in the things. Predate palm wood logs, mudstone blocks, and cave spider silk cloth. Let's see here. He likes dacite, zinc, amethyst, giant mandrill leather, the color chartreuse. Circles lorikeet men for their playful personalities. The words of the uncertain diamond and the sound of the songs of wonder. When possibly prefers to consume cabbages, dwarven beer, and garlic seeds. Doesn't like garlic, but he likes the seeds of the garlic. As one does. Right, we were making a library. Is this a library yet? Oh, it's not even a library yet? Hold on. We can fix that. Not there or there or there. And then pick all that. This is a library. The House of Boats. Zuglar the peasant has created Anamarz's a date palm wood cup and claims it as a personal treasure. Delightful. It's a date palm wood cup worth 3,000. The object menaces with spikes of date palm wood and cave spider silk. On the item is an image of a floodgate and date palm, and Moral is immediately drinking wine out of it. On the item is an image of rambutan trees in date palm. On the item is an image of a cloak in mudstone. Alright, so our Dwarven Civ wants figurines. We asked them for giant two-humped camel cheese, as one does. Alright, let's do some beautification. Just get warmed up here. Like I said, I've been in a mood today, so it'll feel good to just get moving on something here. I keep clicking the wrong spot and it's kind of annoying me. I wonder if I'll eventually make actual bedrooms for these dwarves. It doesn't seem likely. I'll just put it out there. It doesn't seem likely. Yeah, make it out of rock salt. Do it. All right, we have a template here. This is dedicated to Nifi. Nife. I still hadn't figured out how to pronounce this deity's name. Maybe it's Nifi. Nifi? Nife. I don't know. Probably am spending too much time thinking about it. Oh, we have the fish people. We don't have fish people. We have the fish people. All right, we haven't gone any deeper than this, and I'm fine with that. That's fine. Alright, so we made 10 thrones, 10 tables, and 10 bookcases. What else do we have? Glass blocks. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. How can I take care of these troglodytes without, like, murdering them? That's the question. Like, I could just close off this entrance, close off the entrance up here, and then release them. But I don't like doing that. I don't know why I don't like doing that, but I don't know. I did it recently is really the problem. Do. We still have giant sparrows on the map too. I was gonna put some bolt throwers up here. Could do that, I guess. I suppose. Never mind, it's spring. What happens in spring? Well, the elves come out of their burrows and come and say hi. Didn't really mean to do all rock salt there, but whatever, it's fine. Right, so I was putting green glass down here. We're at 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why did I do that? I don't know. I just did. It's good to have whimsy in your life, you know? And then we're gonna make a workshop for the siege things. Not out of green glass though. Green glass would be totally inappropriate for that. Don't ask me why. Oh right, we were also growing trees. Are any trees grown? No. Just no. My disappointment is immeasurable. I did flatten a few of the sprouts to hopefully spur better growth down there, but it didn't. Like, I don't know how long it takes, so I don't know why I'm being so impatient, but I'm being impatient. That's how this works. This child is just playing happily inside this stockpile. I say, and then they leave. Oh, a squirrel, a snail has claimed a nest box. It left. A baby? Sarvish has given birth to a girl. And that's your first child. Wow, we have so many couples in this fort. I feel like I would notice that if I had gone over and you know, given people bedrooms, but I didn't. So I didn't notice that. I just, like, every once in a while we get a new baby and it's like, wait a minute, that person also has their first child. I think 2 of these children are to one couple, but otherwise everybody else is just one kid. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 children's. I do like forts that have a lot of children in them. Makes me happy. What's our drink order? Oh, right. Our expedition leader is not the most pissed off dwarf in the fort anymore. We have another person who's also pissed off. What's your problem? Oh, you arrived stressed, huh? Apparently you have some health issues. Yeah. You're just forever gonna be another baby? Nazier. Sorry, I want to focus on how upset you are, but I'm busy looking at other dwarves. This is also your first baby. Oh, but you don't have a lover. No, your father's just not here. When did you migrate here? Neat. Trade sentiments are lukewarm. We'll bring some gems over. I don't know that there's anything that they're gonna want to give us, but we'll bring some gems over, see what they've got. I could be more selective, but it's fine. Do we have any... Ooh, we do have a white opal scepter. Sometimes when you craft a lot or cut a lot of gems, you end up with crafts out of the gems. Can't specify that kind of thing happening, but it can happen occasionally. Not quite sure how you make a scepter out of a single white opal, but you know, here we are. I'm gonna try to remember to leave the this message up here so I can see how it changes over time. So we went from cautious to lukewarm. That's not bad. Lorbam the broker, get your butt up here. Oh, you're here. Alright, they have some clay, they have some instruments. They brought a giant tortoise. They brought a male warthog. I cannot train this warthog further, but I wonder... Well, I think I'm going to get it regardless, because the possibility of learning more about training warthogs is there. I just don't know if the children of a wild warthog and a domesticated one will produce domesticated warthogs or not. So I guess we'll see. This is all assuming I didn't slaughter the warthogs, and I'm not sure I didn't do that. We're gonna take your instruments too. Alright. Here, have some of the stuff. I'll give you a little extra as a bonus. Do I want that giant tortoise? I mean, I don't not want it. It's a male, so we're not gonna get any eggs off of it. But we can just let it wander around the fort. Maybe we'll throw it in the caves. Alright, yeah, we'll trade for it. Thank you for your business. Thanks for coming. Alright. So, do we still have warthogs? We do. Alright, so. Let's put Yon Warthog in here. And then let's go down here. We'll just specify a nice little pasture here. For the giant tortoise. Is it important that the tortoise can reach all the little nooks and crannies of this area? Yes. Yes, it is. Good enough. All right. Nope. That's going to require logs. How many logs do we have? Occurring to me that we're burning a lot of fuel. I think we actually have a decent number. Might be chopping down more trees. It's just not a lot of trees on this map. We'll chop a few. Another baby. I've given birth to a boy. Congratulations to me. Nil here is 0 years old. Only child, worships Niffy. Is not a part of a squad, has no kills. Everybody's eating their meals. This is good. Alright, going back to the upset dwarf. Hey Phoebe, how you doing? So this dwarf is going to be difficult to make happy because they are constantly stressed and winded because of their health issues. Pretty good, enjoying your Saturday? Congratulations on that. Craft an object, be with family. Do you have any family in the fort? Oh, you have Zuglar in the fort. All right. Acquire an object is still desired. We have rings. Expand the stockpile. Oh, good. We have rotten cavefish. Crap. Just put the prepared fish there, please. All right, I need to do something with the trash. At the very least, bring it outside. Here's the new stockpile area for trash. Just get it out of the fort. Refuse, corpses, not skulls, not bones, not shells, not horns, and not hair. That's good. I had kind of a breakthrough for myself as far as my writing goes this week. I went back and looked at the collection I wanted to do for my fantasy collection, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I've put together the file for it, and I haven't actually started looking at like the editing and stuff like that yet, but it's a start. And that feels good because, like, even though I just released a book in February, it already feels so far away. And, you know, if I want to start seeing some more movement on my books, I need to have, you know, a more regular cadence on having books being released. I already have a lot of events for the rest of the summer too, so like I don't have anything this weekend, but I do have a 2-day event next weekend. And then I've got like 4 others scheduled. So I'm looking forward to that stuff. Obviously it takes time. And we'll get there. All right. Are we still making glass? Excellent. 16, that's 9. Oh, good. Playing make-believe in with the rotten cavefish. How delightful. Alright, so I had already determined I had plenty of logs, so we can just make... Yeah, I'll start by making 4. Let me see here. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sounds good. These gazelle are going to have some mighty complicated familial structures. Injured? What were you injured by? Oh, it's just your tail. You're fine. I guess. Alright, kind of happy. Like, I was a little worried that we were going to have too many animals in here and they were just going to eat everything up here, but they seem to be doing okay as far as that goes. Kind of wonder if I should make a separate place for the warthogs. Maybe. Wouldn't be hard to. There. Oh, but nice fancy place for the warthogs so they can go and breed and do the things that they need to do. Medtob has grown up. Medtob is a llama. I think I want to just like keep working on keeping the population of other animals down though. There was no reason for me to buy that giant tortoise, but you know what? Sometimes you just need a giant tortoise in your life. And I'm also going to say that somebody can adopt it as a pet. Maybe somebody will. 31 years old. He is short and fat, his scales are ecru, his eyes are black. Sounds good. You do you, buddy. Where are you? Oh, there you are. This is your world. Got all that to play in. All right. Give me more glass blocks. I'm sorry, David. You only have 7 of 9. Gazelle and warthog are fighting. Yeah, this is another reason why. Oh, a gazelle is reverted. Hold on. Find the gazelle with no training. Then it's going to go up here and get trapped. I think that child just brought the gazelle there, but whatever. That's fine. All right, train it. All right, put a roof on this thingy doofer. $100 units of mudstone blocks, please. I guess I don't even need to have... I don't actually need the roof because I'll get cave moss or cave fungus. But that might be weird to warthogs, so we'll leave it alone. As expected, we trained that gazelle again. All about the caverns. You mostly just started doing a straight dive down to them. I mean, sometimes I do. I didn't even need to access the caverns in this fort, but I don't know. I basically dug down here and then stopped, so But I do that with a lot of things. I get to a point where I'm happy and I just move on. Grow up, trees. Come on. You can do it. Just backfired once in a reanimating biome. Oof. Yeah, those biomes can be tough sometimes. Alright, we got some room for some tables and chairs now. What am I going to do with these? Put 5 there, put another 5 up? Yeah. This library is going to be a long time building since we're building one block at a time, but whatever. Eventually I'll throw some windows out here so that they can look out on the vastness of the fungus forest, assuming that they ever grow. And it makes me feel like I should have dug this another layer deep. And I'm thinking about it. Another gazelle is reverted. I mean, I think the gazelle's reverting is actually a good thing for my purpose here. Yeah, get yourself spooked. Go on outside, get trapped. Good job. Migrants have arrived. No, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Alright, new arrival, there you are. We have Godin, who immediately wants to have a meeting. Former member of Spineapple. Sarvesh. You're bringing a billy goat. There's a cow and a goat. I nod the bone doctor. Esm the peasant. Member of the copper cult. Hun the milker. Apparently your Twitch wants 3 chickens instead of the 1. I mean, more chickens all the time. Your son Upu is coming. You're bringing a rabbit. Apparently this is going to be a large migrant wave. He says, and then no more come. Oh wait, no, there's Upu. Another child in the fort. Sarvesh the waxworker. Lytas the metal crafter. A blue peachik. Domas the bowyer. Need to finish repairing your chicken pen? Yes. Yes, you do. And then take pictures of said chickens and share them. Monon the mechanic. A high master mechanic. Don't often see high master mechanics in the wild because you just don't make that many mechanisms. You're bringing a U. You have lots of photos of your old chickens? Yeah. I miss mine. I got to meet some new chickens the other day. That made me happy. Your maternal grandfather is here? Will be here. That was indeed a large migrant wave. Now we need a farmer's guild. What is this shape? This shape is a mushroom today. Does it look like a mushroom? No. And yet, that's what it is. Also, we need a priest for the copper cult. Also, we have a huge number of animals that just arrived that need to be pastured up here. That one. And that one. All right, this is ready. Nope, not a pit pond. All right, warthogs can go here. Throw some doors on it too. No, we don't have any doors. All right, so this will be a farmer's guild. And if I remember correctly, we have billions of mudstone. And guess what? The whole thing's gonna be made out of mudstone. It'll be great. Little known fact. Farmers love mudstone. Also not a fact. All right, let's get some Rockodoros going. We'll make 4. I think we only need 2. Well, I don't know. I need to think about this temple. Where's the other temple? And there we go. A new temple coming. It's going to be a while until I'm ready to use those tables and chairs for the library, so I think I'm actually going to put some of them in here and we'll just make more later. Do we have any pedestals? Farmers Guild is called the Guild of Cat. I don't know why. It's not my place to ask why. It is just my job to do or die. Alright, so this Farmers Guild is not far from getting what we need, so let's construct some walls. We'll make it look a little bit nicer on the edge. I waited to do this until the floors were constructed because that makes it a lot easier for me to see the line. That's all that is. Another gazelle is reverted. And that one's trained, so we can put that one back in. And that's largely the task of this fort. It's releasing the caged gazelles into the pasture. Wait till they lose their training
from mountain
and then
mountain,
train them again.
The drifts upon calm water.
Hey, Eternal. How you doing? I'm trying out a little idle game in the background. It's billed as a community RPG or whatever. If you feel like checking it out, you can. There's no like monetary benefit or anything like that to me or anything like that. It's just a way to keep people engaged. Obviously, if that's the sort of thing that will become a problem for you, don't do it. Nice landing, Phoebe. But I wanted to give it a try, so that's why I started it. Let's see here. I landed, you landed, we all landed. What else do we have today? Might be it. Do we have a mayor yet? Nope. Ooh, the expedition leader is no longer going to be an expedition leader. Or no longer going to have the named position anymore. I would actually kind of like that to stay. Like, even if the job is no longer necessary for them, I feel like they should be able to keep that title as a noble. I feel that way. Another gazelle? Missed that. Yep. Anyways, I hope everybody's having a good night tonight. This is the last stream of the week. Unless I do a bonus stream over the weekend, that is. Which, you know, not impossible, but probably won't happen. Next week on Monday, I will be premiering Astronauts on the stream. I have not taken a look at that game in the least. I have even avoided watching other people play it just so I can get as much of a first look of it as I can. Also on Monday, I will be over on my YouTube channel. I will be premiering the 3 Drinks Mega Cut video. You struggle so much to get yourself into a streaming mindset. Like, here's the thing, like, I was struggling today. I was very happy to start streaming. It immediately improved my mood today. But I had an idiot hit my mirror while I was driving for work today, so that kind of soured my mood for the whole day. I wrote a little letter to them in my Discord if you feel like checking it out. The long and the short of it is, that guy was unreasonable and I'm glad I didn't talk to him because I probably would have said something I might have regretted maybe. So, oh, Farmers Guild's all done. Nice. Summer. Yeah, I was basically, I guess I could just talk about it. Yeah, I was driving along a major road. It's fairly straight there, so the guy really had no excuse. It is a no passing zone. I was accelerating and up to about 20 miles an hour, maybe 25. And this guy decided to pass me into oncoming traffic. And, you know, reasonable choice at that point is, yeah, he should, you know, collide with me rather than go head on into the car that he jumped out in front of. But of course, the real reasonable thing to do is not flip and do it. Because I was already going. Like, this isn't a case of me starting from the side of the road. This is a case of they passed me while I was moving. And that's just, no good. You had someone run into the backside of your car the first day you were on holidays. Friend was driving back from the airport after dropping you off. Yeah, that isn't fun to deal with, for sure. Panel beaters did a real good job with the car. Can't even tell. Well, that's good at least. Small blessings there, I suppose. I'm just going to say that's part of it, and then that's it. All right. This is a temple. To the Copper Cult. Oh, they worship Id. I wish I could see that information here. Huh. So I guess my question about this game, like, am I able to see... Okay, so I would be able to see how many people are playing from here, I think. All right, well, that's neat. Those bolt throwers. Oh. But I still need bins. Alright. So now I need to go around to all my stockpiles and say 0 bins. 0 bins. Food ones shouldn't allow bins anyways, but we'll double check. Alright, I think that's all the stockpiles we have. Wooden bins. Make 6 of them. How many mechanisms do we have? Like, we need mechanisms for that too, right? We have mechanisms, and then I think we need ropes too. Make some cloth ropes, just in case. Just in case. We have more altars and stuff like that, so I can put those into the temple too. Look at me thinking ahead. Look at me, look at me. Might even have some boxes we could throw in there. Fancy. Caravan has arrived. This will be the humans. Also, now that we're up to 70 dwarves, I probably should think about more than just 5 beds for the dormitory.
Behold
Anyways.
my mud brick.
It is perfect.
My perfectly shiny mud. This packed dirt is precious. Behold its flavor.
Behold its flavor. Hey, Smitchell. How you doing? I would like to offer these 4 nickel silver cages. They do currently possess troglodytes inside them, but what you do with the troglodytes is up to you. I'm not selling you the troglodytes. I'm just selling you the cages, and you can deal with the troglodyte problem. Poor little bedless dwarves. I mean, look at the moods. We have 1 orange, 1 dark orange, 2 light orange, and 19 neutral. Like, what do we got? 49 better than neutral in the fort out of 71. Like, that's a good number. And many of those neutrals are just because they just arrived, you know? They tried to sell trolls to humans and they attacked the occupants in 2 squares between depot and stockpile. Yes, you should not try to sell intelligent beings. I mean, these are already up here, so we'll use these. See what we get. You're trying to sell the cage? I know. And for what it's worth, I'm at the point where I'm just like, I might throw these troglodytes off of the bridge and see if they drown. Yeah, check out Microscape if you want. So I was lurking in Wojess's stream and they were in the Project Zomboid category, but the game they were playing was not Project Zomboid. So I was like watching it and I'm like, it's a little idle game. It's supposed to, like, you get time to play in the game by watching streams that are connected to it. And like, as a streamer, I can, you know, make special events in it and stuff like that. So like, I'm gonna explore it. So we'll see. You want to play Project Zomboid but too lazy to actually start it? I can't say that Project Zomboid interests me in the least. I was lurking in Wojess's stream because there wasn't anyone on at the time that I was like, oh, I want to watch that, right? And Wojess has a vibe in their stream that I enjoy listening to. In fact, when it came down to when they moved away from playing Microscape and actually went into Project Zomboid, I muted the Project Zomboid. Yeah, it is a zombie tower defense game, but the problem is there's a whole lot of squelching and unpleasant sounds for my sensibilities. So yeah. It looks like Sims 1 and it's the survival type of game that you were interested in. Thank you for the ocean sounds. Anyhow.
I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle, I want to ride it where I like.
Didn't I just get migrants? Why am I suddenly getting migrants again? Like, holy crap, I just got migrants. What? Where are you all coming from? Yeah, apparently more migrants for me. We were at a population of 47 and now we're at 75, 76, 77. Yeah, welcome on in, everybody. Let's see here. Oh, Mitchell, you don't have a dwarf in this fort. Never mind. I thought you did. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. We are taming gazelles today. Maybe we'll get to the point of taming some warthogs. We're trying to breed some, but we've got a wild warthog that has been trained and a tame warthog. And I don't know what their child would be. So we'll see. Hello from Spokane. Spoke Vegas. I don't think I've ever heard it called Spoke Vegas before, but sure. I need no explanation for the rest. Oh, we have a new baby llama. All right. Prediction time, everybody. Who will adopt the new baby llama? Alright, it's Lucio, Elfie, and Nish. Start a prediction. Oh, nice. I get to keep the same options? Perfect. He used to live near that area. Noted, we'll watch out for the entire town being weird. All right. Who will adopt this here llama? Wait, where did it go? This here llama. Also, I opened up the giant tortoise to be a pet. No one's adopted it. So, Mitchell, you went over and did that redeem. Did you actually join the game? Because I'm curious if it shows me who, like, how many people are playing. That's something I was wondering about. Doesn't tell me if it does at the moment. Didn't even know how to join the game. Oh, so microscape. Go to microscape.cc and you join that way, and you would join with your Twitch ID. Like, obviously, if this would create bad habits for you of, like, so yeah, don't do it if it would develop bad habits for you. I just wanted to take a look at it. I've wanted to do some community games for a while, and like I looked at whatever the other one is, stream. There's one that the Lady Writes and the Tiger Writes used to do. I don't remember what it is now. Yeah. Anyways, I'm exploring it. So, yeah. Stream Raiders, there you go. Oh, it doesn't exist anymore? Oh. Didn't even know that. Yeah, Razor requires stream elements. I saw that. Probably in the same location that you saw it. All right, I'm gonna just let this go, and we'll just try not to look at the animals for a little bit. Let them adopt. You had only just gotten enough followers to be able to use it, and they took it offline. Oh, yeah. I found, like, conceptually, I think Stream Raiders was a good little implementation. I think my issue with it, and why I like this other game a little bit better, is Stream Raiders kind of required you to do something, right? Like you would have it do a fight every half hour or whatever, and I didn't want to interrupt my stream for that. This allows me to just like have it running in the background, and if people are playing it, great. You know, and like I said, I can potentially set up like a dungeon or something like that for people to go into. So, I don't know. I literally only started playing it, I don't know, an hour and a half before the stream started. And like I haven't even looked into the dungeons and stuff like that yet. So, we'll see. All right, Temple's looking a little terrible at the moment. Let's Kind of wanted to get more flooring down first, actually. All right, we have restocked on rock salt. That's excellent. Let's do a little bit more outlining because I may not be known for much, but I am known for lining things out. Sure. As you were running longer timers for your writing, it was a good break for those. Like, as a player of that, I didn't enjoy that game's... Like, I was playing it when I was in Tiger's streams, and a couple of other streamers were doing it at the time, outside of the writing community, that I watched. But yeah, I don't know, it just didn't hit me the way I wanted it to. And I don't know that this game will either. Like, I just barely started working with it, so we'll see what it gives me later. All right, now I'm going to chop out all this wall. Maybe we'll spare some of the green glass blocks in here. Alright, we now officially have a very pissed off dwarf. Is that the one that's stressed, or is that the expedition leader? That's the one that's stressed. Alright everybody, give me your best tips on improving Zahn's mood. They want to acquire an object, be extravagant, be with family, eat a good meal. They have a spouse who's in the fort. You could just spend time with your husband. You could. All right, let's get those other two bolt throwers up here. Never mind. Did someone use one of my bins? Oh, shoot! The humans are here. Broker, get over here. Now! Before the humans leave. Live? I mean, the humans are gonna live. They brought themselves a Centaurosaurus. It's got a majestic crest. Alright, trade. We'll take your bars. River Park Square, eh? What is a Mononicus? Dunkleosteus is a fish. I'm not making this mistake twice. We're gonna look up what Mononicus is. Because the last time I bought something, it was a fish. This looks like a it's a very small feathered bipedal dinosaur. Nice. All right. Sold. But the Dunkleosteus is he's a fishy fish. So we'll be leaving that one alone. The wee baby. Take your sword. Yeah, we'll take your breastplate. Like now the problem is I'm kind of on a race to get this stuff trained before we get serious sieges. Because that's an actual concern now. What kind of cheese did you bring us? Cow, sheep, horse, llama, reindeer. Yeah, that's boring. Yak, goat. I'll take the book. Here, have some gems. Not the figurines, actually, because those are for the dwarves. Whoa. Yes, we have a lot of gems here. Alright, maybe we shouldn't sell them all these expensive ones. Like maybe we keep a few of these for future trades. Like I'll allow you a solid, I don't know, 10,000 profit maybe? Probably would have been simpler to add in instead of remove from, but whatever. Whatever. All right, 8,400. That's plenty. You should be ecstatic with the trading. You got away with murder. All right, where's this last bin? This one. Oh my god. So there's nothing in that bin at the moment. Right. All right. So this stockpile goes away. Gone. Now go up here. Quality of life suggestion. Allow a setting on the game side, maybe the save file, but the game side for sure, to say, do you want to allow bins to be used in stockpiles? Do you want to be all barrels to be used in stockpiles? Do you want bags to be used in stockpiles? Ooh, temple's ready. Oh, I have no hotkeys for this fort at all. Recognize priesthood. The holy liberty shall be this peasant. Congratulations, you just got yourself a job. Yeah, it would be a general setting because, like, right now my problem with it is I have to go into each individual stockpile and turn it off. But if I then change the settings for that stockpile, I will probably have to turn it back off again. And that's the real problem. Like if I just had to set it one time for each stockpile and be done with it, fine. The problem is once you make a change to that stockpile settings, it will then prompt you to do it again, essentially. The priest is like, well, we already said this is the temple that we needed. Why don't you just, you know, leave it alone? believe I did that. I can't believe it. It happens. I think that's a minor quality of life thing I would like. In this particular case, it wasn't that big a deal. Like I had planned on ahead of time and specifically turned off bins in a lot of places. But it would have been nicer to just not have to deal with it at all. All right, well, that's 2 temples. Keep on working on this here library. Four, 10, 21, 26, 29, 32, 36? No. I don't remember how many I had. I don't know why I was counting. I will need to make more tables and chairs later, but this is fine for now. I saw there was a bunch of slugs on the ground, and I'm like, and I didn't see any animals nearby. There was only as the turkey was leaving the floor. Excuse me. It was only as it was leaving that I saw it there. So I was like, why are there leeches all over the floor? Hey, B-Ray, how you doing? We're working on taming dinos, so we have gazelles. Oh, so we have the new animal. Should we put the new animal in here? I haven't even seen this one. Do we have any gazelles that are untrained at the moment? It's like no. Now, if only the humans would bring along one of those Centaurosauruses or whatever they are. I would totally take one of those. Another baby. Except I didn't actually get a notification for it. That was weird. I assume it's this one. Hey, Ponsa, how you doing? Very nice. Talon Artho. Very good. Very good. Good audience participation there. Appreciate it. Didn't know what you were doing until it was already happening, but that's okay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hey, everybody, I'm Mayor. Heck yeah. Chicken statues for everybody. That was probably my my election speech. You know the rules, as Simon says. Good. That's how the people in your life do things. Also, I appreciate it. It's good. Hope you're well. So aside from gazelle training, we're also waiting for trees to grow up here. It doesn't seem to be going very well. I feel like I should have made a fourth layer there, but I don't know that that would have made a difference. How's this coming along? We have 8 bookcases, 5 tables, 5 chairs. Oh, we probably have 2 more bookcases. Nice landing. First try. Do it to it. This is a library, people. Why are you bringing your cave fish down here? All right. A High Master Mechanic is an excellent scholar because I have never developed a mechanic to that high level before. You swapped out the keyboards, the keycaps on your keyboard today. You bent the pins on one of the switches. You do not have a replacement switch of the same type. Now you have one key that feels different than the rest of the keys. Oh, yeah, that would not be okay. Oh, is it time? Did we get voting on? All right. Did anybody adopt that llama? Lucio owning it. Wabam. Get your points. I don't even know who got the points. Did somebody get points? $30,000 was bet on other, and 2020 was bet on Lucio. Congratulations, Mitchell. I really want to see if we have more people that like llamas, but I'm intent on finding out by this method. Like, we're just going to keep on breeding llamas until more people adopt llamas. I'm sorry about your swelling bank account. All right, so the elves started off as cautious and went to lukewarm. The humans went from cautious to lukewarm. I guess we'll see what the dwarves are at when they arrive. All right, what else can we do? Oh, all right. So places, siege engines, all of them should load. And we should probably be making more bone bolts. Also unpause. Hey, buddy. Aren't you cute? All right, B-Ray, what would you like? Beard, no beard. Maybe a specific kind of job. Like, there's 79 dwarves here, so you have a wide array to pick from. Do you want to be Nish, which is the third person that likes llamas? Who would you like? Otherwise, I can just give you a happy dwarf. And we'll see if they like llamas. Make you a llama? I cannot make you a llama, because the llamas are getting named on their own terms. But I can name you after Nish, who's the other llama lover. Nish right-hand modal. Ray 27. You are 58 years old. You have 3 children and 2 pets, one of which is a llama. The other is a turkey, I believe. Yes, you also have a turkey. It means llama in the religious sense, like the Dalai Lama. All right, fine. I mean, I guess I could have done that, but too late now. Let's see here. You value peace. You disdain loyalty. You're a skilled glassmaker. You would like to pray to Nife, eat a good meal, fight, be with family, have martial training. You want to be martial trained, eh? You have 3 rings, 2 earrings, and a crown in addition to your clothing. It's a good thing you don't say you need to be extravagant, because you are. Unfriendly and disagreeable. She is bothered by this and she values friendship. She has great trouble mastering fear when confronted by danger. She is very slow to anger after seeing Zephan Iron Circle's dead body in 252. She relies on the advice of others during decision making and is often cheerful after becoming a parent in 254. You have 3 children, by the way. She is often nervous, humble, has a tendency to consider ideas and abstractions over practical applications, and is trusting. She can easily fall in love or develop positive sentiments after giving birth to a girl in 254. Before that, you didn't have the, you didn't easily fall in love, apparently. She doesn't tend to hold on to grievances and tends to be passive in discussions. She bites her nails when she's nervous. When she becomes exasperated, she begins to speak very deliberately. She laughs in a unique way when she's annoyed, and she stomps her feet repeatedly when she's angry. You have so many tells, there's a whole paragraph. Like, do not play poker. Dreams of raising a family, and this dream is realized. Personally values peace over war, views loyalty unfavorably, and doesn't care about art one way or another. Detests slugs, likes orioles for their coloration, llamas for their jutting teeth, and the words of the uncertain diamond. When possible, she prefers to consume giant pat, seahorse, durian wine, and reindeer's milk. Also likes sylvite silver, pink jade, apple wood, the color fern green, leggings, armor stands, and ballista arrows. Welcome to the fort. Lucio invites them to a poker game. All right. Making some boats. Boats? We're not making boats. None boats here. Oh, right. I was mayor. I am mayor. I mean, I wasn't really planning on giving anybody a bedroom. We now have 79 dwarves and still have 5 beds, though. If I'm gonna make, I don't need to give them bedrooms, but I do think I will improve the dormitory situation. So let's make some fine beds. Make like 40 of them. I was joking around with Smitchell the other day, saying that I'm going to make a fort where each Z level is a different level for a dwarf, and that's all that's going to be on that level. Not explaining it well, but you get the point, I'm sure. This is our dormitory. It is slightly bigger. Maybe we'll throw some faux pillars in there. Oh, actually, Oh, we should totally make this multi-level. All right, and then we'll have a little pillar here. Maybe one over here. Maybe that's it. Chop off a corner. It would not be a burrow situation, but like the idea would be to just have ginormous bedrooms. Just because there's so many people that are like, how do you make such big bedrooms for your dwarves? I give them 2x2 spots. And I'm like, yeah, if it's not at least 10 tiles, it's not big enough. And it should be bigger than that. Give them space to breathe. I still want to go back and do something similar to what Mitchell was doing in one of their forts. Gosh, this is probably a year ago now or more, where it was like bedroom. I think you had a closet and then a dining room, maybe. It was like 3 separate rooms for each dwarf, which was nice. They were all very small, but I liked it. All right, so they were digging out that. Dining room. They thought about doing something like that, but man, would it take forever? I guess you could do multiple large dormitories to house everyone temporarily. I mean, what year am I in now? Year 4 or whatever? This is our dormitory. It's got 5 beds in it, right? And like, yeah, there's some people that are upset, but by and large, most people aren't. Don't get me wrong, bedrooms do help improve dwarves' happiness, but they are certainly not essential. That's your jobs, people. Get her done. Autumn. All right, how are we doing on the old glass block situation here? That's it. I guess I could put something else in the middle here. Also, I landed. There. Good enough. We'll do that. Didn't really intend for this to be done first, but that's fine. Oops. Whoops. And the ever-present mudstone. I think I made some doors too, right? I was going to use them for something else. The Farmers Guild? Oh well. They've been acquisitioned by the mayor's demands. Requisitioned? Oh, I'm going to need some tables too. What do we have for rock? Not a whole lot. It's granite, mudstone, or rock salt. Make them out of mudstone. Make 6 of them. Do 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 do. This is really going to be a hot minute, but we'll just get it started by throwing some floor down and throw some beds on top of that floor and call it good. Heck, we'll even throw some rock salt there and there. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't do that. I will not like what that happens. I wanted ramp. That's what I wanted. All right. The dwarves have arrived. Overall trade sentiments are tenuous at best. Is that better or worse than lukewarm? I'm going to assume it's worse. Sounds worse. Well, we have some worn out clothing apparently. Figurines. They wanted figurines. I probably should have made more. Good enough. Yeah, some shell stuff again. Some shell figurines while we're waiting. Where's the butcher shop? Yeah, we have some skulls and hoofs and horn. For Tim. Horn figurines. You guys in for the mountain gnomes? Oh boy, we're gonna have a baron. Who would like to be a baron? All right, vote for who should be Baron. Yes, I just took the people who were already llama likers plus B-Ray and added another item, and that's it. Vote for it, go! And a dwarf is getting elevated to Baron, that's for sure. Thanks for the buttons interruption. Who has the most llamas? Lucio does. Oh, maze game time? Alright. Exclamation mark wander, everybody. Get your wander on. Yeah, so next week is going to be kind of different. So definitely on Monday, I will be streaming Astronauts. Depending on how that goes, I will either stream Astronauts for the rest of the week or go back to my regularly scheduled programs. Since I do tend to like to give games a good try, I think it's fairly likely we will just play Astronauts all week. And I'll, you know, if I really do dislike it, then I'll just force myself to play it for a little bit longer because, like, let's face it, if you only give a game a couple hours, you're probably not giving it enough of a good shake. Obviously, if I hate it, then that's a different story, but we'll see. You're very jealous of my Maze Wanderer option? So Lucio, the Maze game and Drop are both handled by Pixel Plush. Yeah, pixelplush.dev. I believe is the URL. Doesn't cost anything, you just have to connect your Twitch account to it. But they have a lot of other games in there. So, and a lot of them are like, they're just fun little random things. So, yeah. No need to be jealous. You can have it too. I mean, the reason why I have Drop is because I used, like, one of the streams I still watch fairly frequently is Scotty Nada, who's a Magic streamer. And anytime he goes on break, you know, everybody in chat just drops all the time. And it's just fun. So that's why I added in there. And then, like, I was looking at the other games that they had, and I said, you know what? A maze game might not be a bad thing for the channel, so I added it in. And I will say, like, it definitely isn't as popular as it once was, but people are still choosing to activate it. So that's good enough for me. And it, like, the load on setting it up is very small, and maintaining it is very easy. So, yeah. And it's also a thing that it just engages chat in a way that, you know, I don't want to force people to chat if they don't want to. But if they want to play a game while they're watching the stream, I'm perfectly fine with that. Which is why I'm looking into microscapes. Like, it just seemed interesting to me, so I figured I'd check it out for myself. And since I'm checking it out for myself, it makes sense to, you know, give it as an option to the rest of the community too. All right. Who has the most llamas is also the Baron. Lucio, congratulations. You're our Baron. I hope you don't have terrible preferences. Well, now I feel like I should look at what you like and then start demanding that. So I know you like llamas, but we don't actually need to import llamas. Aluminum, iron. Maybe we'll just import some aluminum and iron. And I mean, coffins is a delightful thing to import. All right. Aluminum, iron. Oh, you like goblets too. And we were already requesting goblets, so that's another option. All right. Iron bars. Ooh, I cannot request aluminum. Aluminum might be a mythical metal in this world. B-Ray, congratulations on winning with 45. Mitchell, you had 40. The rest of us, well, we tried. Negative 25. Nice. Can I actually request coffins? Would they be tools? Well, we can request goblets. Let's get some fine... Spinosaurus aegypticus tooth and bone goblets. Carnotaurus tooth, bone, and horn goblets. Velociraptor bone goblets. That's probably good enough. There's no furniture category, huh? You can request anvils, but you can't request coffins. Alright, well that's good enough. Fish and rings. It's like fish and chips, but with rings. Alright, did we get more figurines to bring up? Well, a couple. Helps to unpause the game. Alright, broker. Get your butt up here. Apparently I just started buying stuff for the military because I'm not doing anything else for the military right now. Some of our gems as a bonus. Trade. Ecstatic with the trading. I hope it's better than tenuous at best. Alright, did we make our tables? No. Oh gosh, it's almost 9 o'clock. Thanks for joining me for the stream today. If you missed the discussion on my Discord, had a minor kerfuffle with the work environment today. Specifically with the collision with another vehicle that was passing me in a no passing zone, I might add. And it was bothering me so, but streaming as it does often helps me get my mind reset. Alright, I think I'm ready to slaughter a few more animals because I keep on forgetting to do that. We have a cow. We can't slaughter any of those. Alright, so now I'm gonna look at the oldest gazelles and just go bing, 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 bing. Ooh, the gazelle is reverted to its wild state. Ooh, 3 of them have. Oh, I'm no longer mayor. Apparently nobody liked me as a mayor. I was like, chickens for everyone. And they're like, oh no, he's a weirdo. I mean, this is going to be a dining hall. It doesn't have any tables or chairs in it yet, but that is the purpose of it, so. There you go, Mayor. They're happy with their dining room. Sure. Lucio. Even though this is Lorbam's office, who is the broker, it gets to serve double duty. And I'm fine with that. All right, we're still digging this thing out. All right, give me some green glass blocks. Technically, that's some. Dance time. Get your dancing emotes in chat. Any emotes at all, just get them in there. Our drink is really low. We should up this to like 150. Anytime the amount of drinks is less than 300. Also, we should have more than one still. I'll just put that out there. Good dancing, everybody. Good dancing. haven't decided if I want to keep a ramp on the side or not, but for now that'll do. That makes 6 chairs and 5 tables. We just haven't made the 6th one yet. Did we run out of mudstone? Doesn't appear that way. I also need more cages. Which leads me back to the problem of the troglodytes. Oh, no, I don't need more cages. I just need to empty the cages I already have. Forgot about that problem. Well, that's one way to deal with the troglodytes, I guess. Not exactly the way I wanted to, but here we are. Alright, no new warthogs yet. It feels like I haven't made any progress on the gazelles today, but not really an easy way to see that. All right. Well, a little bit of a shorter stream today. But that's going to have to do it for me, I think. Good day. Save Valley Walk for another day. And yeah, so Monday is a big day. Starting at 4 p.m. UTC, there will be the 3 drinks mega cut video released on YouTube. So go to my YouTube channel if you don't know where that is. Here, have a link. So that'll be at 4 p.m. UTC. It is a 4-hour long video. I don't expect anybody to sit through the whole thing. But, you know, hopefully somebody does. You know, maybe don't watch it all in one stretch. But it is a premiere, so if people want to tune in, far be it for me to turn them down. Then at 10 p.m. UTC, that's when we'll be doing Astronauts. And like I said, we'll either play the whole week of Astronauts or, you know, some portion thereof. I am looking into another game that came across my desk today. They sent me a key to it and I looked at it, and, you know, it's not necessarily something I'm crazy about from looking at it, but I have found that I don't necessarily see things in games from looking at a Steam page and be like, oh yeah, I want to play that game, right? So maybe this is just a way for me to expand my game selection. So I need to look some more into it first, but otherwise I might be checking out another game. That'll be later in August. Yeah, that's it. All right, YouTube, gotta say bye to you. So thanks for being here. Check you later.